everybody! Today we have two animals in our rescue that need a pretty unfortunate surgery. Wait, before we start, it's the holiday season, guys! And we are here to celebrate with brand new Christmas merch. First of all, we have the Merry Rexmas t-shirts that just came in. I love how these turned out, from the Christmas themed logo to Rex with a candy cane in her mouth. I mean, the longer you look at this design, the more you see. And I liked it so much that we also put it on Christmas tree ornaments. So you can hang Rex on your Christmas tree this year. If you don't like this style of ornament though, we do have just the classic Snake Discovery and Rainbow Snake Discovery logo ornaments as well. When this video goes live, so right now while you're watching, we are going to make all these products live at snakediscoverystore.com, so you can pick one up today or you can grab one in our store. And now it's time to go back to the video. The surgery that both of the reptiles in today's video are getting is, well, they need their hemipenes removed, but for different reasons. Let's start with this ball python. This is Charles Boyle. He is an axanthic pied ball python. He's about 2 to 4 years old, we were told, and he was surrendered with weird growths and what looks like a prolapsed hemipene. Our vet took a look at it, and it's something that he hasn't really seen to this extent before, and the growths are something he wants to inspect up close, and because of this bit right here, it sounds like he's just gonna need both of his hemipenes removed. Yep. So in case you don't know what hemipenes are, hemi means half. Penes means, the male reproductive organ. I don't want to get this video demonetized. And so what that basically means is, well, reptiles have 2 reproductive organs in males, and that's
one for either side.
One for either side. So no matter which side of the female they're locking up against, they can still get the job done.
Yep.
That's what she said. No time, but she did. No time!
The good news is that they don't need their hemipenes, other than for reproductive purposes.
Yep.
It's not essential to their overall well-being, so it's not that big of a deal to have them removed. Not that you typically do that. You don't typically neuter a snake unless there's a health concern about it.
Yes.
But
which in this case, there is an obvious
that's
health concern.
exactly what's happening in today's video with 2 different animals.
Yeah.
Just weird timing to have both of them surrendered within a week of each other from separate people. So I think Dr. Gates is just going to remove both of them, right?
Yeah, he said something along the lines of, with these growths and stuff, it's attached to the hemipene, so he's going to go in and clean up all the growths, remove the hemipenes, look at the scent glands, because those might need to come out as well.
Oh,
and then clean up all this dead necrotic tissue. So.
Yep, he's just been dragging it around for who knows how long, so this is long overdue, but his appointment is just a couple days away. Thankfully, where we go, which is Bush Lake Animal Hospital, they were able to get us in within a couple of days, so this is fantastic. In the meantime, we have Charles Boyle just sitting on paper because we don't want to irritate the infection any further. So this is an easy, sterilizable substrate for him to live on, and including after surgery too, we'll leave him on that. So now we're moving on to the leopard gecko in today's video. This is Hallmark Christmas. He is, how old are you? Unknown age, that's why I didn't have it memorized.
Probably 4 to 5.
Probably 4 to 5, yeah, because COVID was 4 to 5 years ago, yeah. Animals from COVID years.
Babies.
Yes, exactly. And the reason why he needs his hemipenes removed is actually, well, it was something that was preventable. If you can look right at the base of his tail, first we can see the chevron of femoral pores right here, indicating he is a male, along with the 2 swollen bulges at the base of his tail. That's where his hemipenes are. And what happened was his hemipenes became impacted, and they were impacted for so long that one burst through or ruptured through the tissue that envelops the hemipenes themselves. So since it's gotten so bad, and it doesn't actually look that bad right now, it's cleaned up a lot since we first got him, and pretty quickly too, but it needs to be removed.
Yeah, there's still an infection inside there.
Yeah, and this can actually be pretty easily avoidable. This is usually caused by too low of humidity or lack of vitamin A. And I'm guessing it was lack of vitamin A, maybe too low of humidity too, because we're missing our toe tips,
which is... Dr. Gates said that he thinks it's a humidity. He didn't have a humid hide to retreat into, so he lost his toe tips and...
impacted hemipenes as a result. Yeah, to the point of rupturing. So he needs his manlyhood taken away as well. Thankfully, both of these animals should have successful surgeries and they should fully recover. But first things first, we have to bring them in for surgery. It's vet day. Ignore the names. I came up with new ones when I was booking the appointment because I couldn't remember what their names were. It was a long day that day. But now we have these 2 boys getting hemipenes removed. And then we have this girl who needs an FNA, maybe her scent glands removed. But we're focusing on these 2 today. Good luck, boys. Well, we made it to the vet. We're waiting for them to open. And this guy is so personable. He just crawled right out onto my hand and he's just chilling with us. I'm sorry for what's about to happen.
Got short little stubby toes.
Yeah. I'm sure it was the lack of humidity that caused his rupture.
Probably.
No, poor guy. You're gonna lose your manlyhood today. Well, we just picked them up after surgery. All three of them did great, although we have some unexpected updates for a couple of them. Leo went as expected. The calico ball python, there was one kind of surprise, and the pied had quite a big surprise. So we're gonna fill you in when we get back. And we are back from the vet, and
Yay.
I just realized that you guys don't know who this snake is because we're not really focusing on her in today's video. Her name isn't Libby, it's
Trilia.
Trilia had an impacted scent gland, it turns out, and we weren't sure what it was. Our vet wasn't either, which is why we brought her in for surgery to kind of explore and figure it out. But she went in today with a pretty big bulge at the base of her tail, and upon further investigation, she had a ruptured scent gland, and because it ruptured, there was scent gland material outside of where it was supposed to be, and he had to take it all out.
Made a whole new scent gland, is what he told me.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
He sent you pictures. I don't
Yeah.
know if he did any video of it,
Yeah,
but
I'm not sure what he did, but if
Yeah.
there's videos of her surgery, we will put that
on Patreon.
on Patreon.
Otherwise, the YouTube version will get demonetized
Yeah.
with it. So that is Trilia. We're not going to really focus her on today's video, though, since we're focusing on hemipenes.
And her surgery went perfect.
It went great. Yes, she's full recovery. She should be just fine.
Yep.
Next, we have Hallmark Christmas.
Aw,
The
he still looks
leopard gecko.
tired.
He does. Apparently, his surgery went really well, too.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Oh, look at the tiny little stitches. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, the one hemipene that had ruptured through, that was fixed up.
That was this one over here.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, and so then he removed this
Yep,
one?
so you remove that one too.
Okay, so now he is hemipene-less. Poor little dude.
Yeah.
So he's going to need antibiotics and silver sulfadiazine cream added or applied once a day. And last but not least, we have Charles Boyle.
Charles has had some issues.
Yeah, so there's a surprise here. How are you? I haven't taken you out yet. Poor guy, he had to go through surgery while in
Yeah.
shed.
That poor little dude, and it doesn't.
Oh my gosh. So the note we were told by Dr. Gates was that it was so bad, it looks like ground hamburger,
Yes.
is what he told you. So he cleaned up what he could, but it was so bad that he was only able to remove one hemipene, and we have to bring him back later after he heals up from today's surgery so that Dr. Gates can remove the other one. And you know what? He's got, so now he has one hemipene, or I guess hemi means half.
So why is it
So-
called a hemipene? Shouldn't it be like dual pene?
Yeah, because snakes have, it's not half of a peen, it's a fully functional one.
Yeah.
That's what she said. So now he has peen,
Peen.
not hemipene.
Yeah.
Weird. Huh, I don't know where that came from
And
since
then
hemi half.
later, well, he has a hemipene of his peens.
Oh, there you go.
Hemipenes.
Now.
Oh! No, that doesn't make sense. No.
Yeah, I'm still confused.
Yeah, so am
I
I.
don't know. Maybe someone can explain it
He's
to
a
us.
single peen boy now.
Now he's just a peen.
For
Yep.
the next 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. So we're gonna continue him on antibiotics and silver cream as well to help him heal up. But then we're actually gonna be checking back on him later once he is hopefully healed and ready for his second surgery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's
So
a
technically,
hemipene?
hemipenes works right now.
I'm so
Because
confused.
peens is 2. Okay, so I think I figured it out.
Okay.
So I think he had peens, because he had 2, right?
Yes.
So now
he
he's-
had duopenes.
So he had duopenes. Now
Yes.
he has hemipenes, because he has half the peens he did.
Oh,
So
I
he has
see.
Hemipenes or peen.
Also known as just singular peen.
Yeah.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
that works.
Yeah, that makes sense. That does
So
make sense.
Hemipenes for him works out right now.
It actually does. Now it makes sense. It won't for long, because
No.
now that's going to get taken care of. Anyway, we're going to continue their antibiotics and their medications until they are healed up, and then we'll give you an update when we have one. Update time. It has been about 3 weeks.
Yep.
And we have Trilia here, our calico morph ball python. She needs her stitches removed.
Yeah.
She did not have dissolvable stitches, so they have to be removed after 3 weeks. So let's see, I need scissors. Basically, I mean, you can see here, she's healing up really well. She has no indication of swelling here or impaction. She is, I mean, other than having stitches that need to heal over, she's
Yeah, once the stitches are out, she's pretty much ready to go.
Yeah, pretty much. You can kind of see them here, though, and they kind of run in over into the other side. Problem is, she has done what her body is supposed to do, and she has healed over the stitches a bit, so it's going to be a little tricky accessing them to cut them out, but I think we can do it.
Yeah, which is why the tripod is here.
Yep, it'll just take both of us.
You guys get to sit in here now.
Alright, girl. What do we have to work with? I just have to wipe off the silver sulfadiazine cream we've been applying daily.
We're also open, and staff is here, so you're going to hear some noises.
Yep. Okay. I'm trying to find a good spot to clip. Okay, got one here. Okay, I'm going to try to cut here and then slide it through. This is always kind of difficult because you have to dig around where the scab is and try not to reopen things as you clip the stitches away.
Generally, you clip on one side of the knot and then you just pull the knot. Also, this does not give you like education on how to do this. Bring it to a vet if it needs its stitches removed.
Yep, exactly.
Doug has just shown us many, many times.
Oh, we've got a scab there. Okay, got that. So I should be able to slide us out on the other side. Nope, we're still attached.
There you go.
There we go.
Awesome, I think you got them all.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's all three of them.
Okay, we've got a little scab that came out, and some of that being removed is normal.
Yep.
That's going to come off anyway. I just want to
Exactly.
make sure there isn't anything else tucked in here, which I don't see. So yeah, I think we are good to go.
There we go.
Stitches have been removed.
So
the
we
last
probably
thing-
should put some silver
Yep,
back on
that's
it.
what
Yep.
I was just thinking.
So since there's a little bit of open there,
Yep, this is silver sulfadiazine. We use the silver honey because this is what is sent to us on our Amazon wish list
Yep.
for rescues. And
the honey basically dries out the scab, but silver basically causes it not to get infected.
Yep, so we're going to apply just a small layer onto that open wound.
Perfect.
Let that heal up, and she's good to go after her antibiotics are done. Aw, you're such a good girl. She took that so well, too.
Yeah.
And she's still curious. She's not, like, curled up into a ball at all, if you haven't noticed. She is not trying to hide. So apparently that didn't bother her, which means...
She's probably like, oh my god, my tail doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah, probably. You were just a big sweetheart. I'm so glad we're able to help you out. We're going to still do one more checkup on her, though, once she's healed a little bit further after the stitches have been removed. Next up, we have Captain Holt, the Xanthic pine ball python.
This poor little boy.
This guy is still a little stressed and still in some pain, but that's
Yep.
because he's only had one of 2 surgeries, or,
Yeah. Penodectomy?
yes, I guess there's a term for it, but he's only had one of his 2 hemipenes removed.
Yes. So he's still got one of them in there, but it doesn't look great.
You can tell which one is still there.
Yeah, this one looks a lot better than this side.
Yeah, so this is some of that, like, it's not poop, even though it looks like it. It is
it's
attached.
like a growth of some kind.
Yeah, some sort of tumorous growth. We
And it
don't
was
know.
it was basically all the way up here and around. So
Yeah.
when our Dr. Gates was looking at it, he basically was like, yeah, this is going to require removal and cleaning up all this stuff.
Yeah, and he didn't want to put him through too much stress by doing the whole thing at once. So that's why, I think, if I
Well, it
remember
was
correctly.
that, and basically when we got it back, this was all, since he was working in there, it
Yeah.
was so inflamed
Oh, he couldn't
that he
keep
couldn't
going.
figure out what was what. So he couldn't
So
keep going.
that's
Yep.
okay. That's why we were waiting for the inflammation to come down,
Yep.
which it has.
Yeah, it looks a lot better
It
than
looks
it did.
amazing. He's healing really well. We still have him on antibiotics, of course, but I think today was the day we had to check in on him, see how he was doing, and if he is doing well, which he is, we can now schedule his second surgery.
So Monday, he gets to go in for his
Yeah,
second
we have a
penodectomy?
tortoise. Yeah, we have a tortoise going in anyway.
Yeah, that poor guy down there.
Yeah, we
Maybe
have-
he'll get added to this video as well.
Oh my gosh, it's like the prolapse season right now. That Sulcata's prolapse, these 2 are prolapse. We have the, or not prolapse, we have the hemipene, the leopard gecko. We have to check on him
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Here is Hallmark Christmas
Aw,
Channel.
hey, buddy.
He looks great. He's healing up well. And, oh, all we have are the stitches.
Oh, yep.
He's healing up super
I'm
well.
90% sure those are
These are dissolvable.
dissolvable, so we don't have to do anything with them.
They'll fall off on their own,
Yep.
and he is ready to go, honestly.
basically.
Yeah, he's done with antibiotics, so you are approved for adoption since those stitches are just going to come out on their own. Obviously, that's something we're going to fill in the new owners about, but they shouldn't have to do anything on their end. I hear there's something exciting.
I have a gecko that's going home.
Hallmark Christmas! Oh, the neutered boy! We are currently at the Denver, Colorado All-American Reptile and Plant Expo. And did he just get adopted?
He did just get adopted.
He did? Oh my gosh! I assume you're adopting him? Oh my gosh, what's your name?
I'm Lainey.
Lainey, it's great to meet you. So this guy's gonna have a video, like obviously it's not out yet, but you'll get to see his whole story. Did Ed fill you in on how he's neutered and everything? Yep,
Yes.
we still have like the dye from the dissolvable stitches there, but he is good to go. He clear bill of health from our vet now, but he's come a long way. So you are welcome to change his name, by the way.
I think I'm gonna keep.
Are you really? Oh, we would be honored.
I love it.
Thanks for adopting Hallmark.
You're welcome.
Today's the big day. There's a lot of traffic, so don't mind all the noise in the background. But it's time for surgery number 2 on Charles Boyle. But take a look. He looks so much better.
Oh, yeah.
That swelling is like gone. So I don't even know if Dr. Gates is gonna want to do. Did he say he still wanted to do a second surgery?
Yeah, because I think there's little like growths around it.
Okay.
So he wants to
care of
take
that
those
this time.
out so they don't get worse.
Yeah, but look, he's doing so well.
He's doing good.
I'm proud of this guy. Well, it's been about a month since we dropped off Charles Boyle at the vet. Sorry for the length of time since our last update, but we have some exciting news. Look at this boy first off.
He looks great.
He does, but the big question is, how does his cloaca look? And it looks
Oh, it looks amazing. Holy moly.
In fact, we just have one stitch to remove. We're gonna do that right now. Ta-da!
Nice.
He is stitch free. He's completely healed. Charles, you're done with your antibiotics, and he is officially ready for adoption. And what's even more exciting is we already have a home lined up for him. He is going to go to Avery, who I believe is down in Missouri, and she is going to receive him either this week or next. And we cannot wait for him to go to his forever home. So thank you guys for watching today's hemipene removal special on Snake Discovery.
Yeah.
You just never know what special cases we're gonna
many
have
peens
surrendered.
removed.
Yeah, 4 in total in this
Maybe
video.
More than 4?
Actually, yeah, 6, because we
6.
brought another Leo
That's
to
right.
them, I think, in the middle of this video, or around the same time.
So many peens.
But thanks to all of our amazing Patreon backers, we're able to allocate their donations to their vet bills.
Yes.
So that was all covered by our Patreon backers. You guys are literally saving reptile lives.
are.
So thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you everybody for watching our videos as well. And huge thanks to those who adopted these now peenless reptiles.
And also,
Hooray!
another big shout out to Doug for taking the peens away.
Yes, actually.
Dr. Gates.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Gates. And thank you for recording some of the process, too. I haven't seen that footage yet at the time of filming, but you'll have already seen the footage. So
Yeah.
I guess
You're
I
one
get
up on Emily here.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch that footage now and see exactly what happened to you in that surgery
See the
room.
peen removal.